Hi guys, once again talking about do not resuscitate status. So in continuation of my last episode, so what actually happened, this resident suddenly stopped breathing, and I know that this resident is for resuscitation. They want to be resuscitated. She was 88 years old, very fragile, you know, very slim. She was 88 and she suddenly stopped breathing, and they quickly rushed to call me. And I said that there was pulse, there is all this time, but the heart was not really beating. So, and already I know that this resident is for resource. They want to be resuscitated. So I started my CPR. Asked the senior team leader to call the ambulance. So I was in my CPR. Suddenly he came back to life and he started breathing and good. So ambulance, within 5 minutes, ambulance came to our scene, and yeah, he was already responsive and was already aware of where he was, where she was. So then the ambulance didn't even take her because she quickly came up again to life, and we just manage her, make her comfortable, put her on bed, and give her some analgesic and stuff like that. So this CPR route that I did already resulted into an injury to her because, I said she was 85 or thereabout, and her ribs were fragile and she was very slim and all those kind of a thing. And she sustained, I wouldn't say it's a fracture, but there wasn't a fracture, but she was very sore. So the chest, at the upper chest area, the left upper chest area was very sore, and we began to manage this for about 2 weeks. We're giving morphine to manage the pain and all those kind of a thing. So, good enough, she came back to life, and good enough, she was for resuscitation. And what happened? So my colleague, another RN, was going to tell other people that, oh, this lady, I did the wrong thing. I wasn't supposed to resuscitate her. She was not for resuscitation, because I was confident that I know she was, and I didn't really see anything. Until later, I was told that, oh, why did you, this resident was said not to be for resuscitation, and I went ahead to resuscitate. I said, no, check the folder. Folder said, for resuscitation, and they check, behold, she was for resuscitation. So that was how I escaped through that order. So mind you, I'm going to advise you today that if you are coming from overseas and you are coming to work in all these places, bear in mind that you have to know their resuscitative status. Are they for resource or are they not? They usually say do not resuscitate status. So some will say yes, some will say no. So it's very, very mandatory as a healthcare worker for you to know. Any place you are being posted to, any department, any ward, what you find out first is their status, because somebody can just stop breathing suddenly. What do? You become so confused. They want to text you. They want to see how eloquent, how your taking skills are, how your intellectual capability, how your thinking faculty, how you manage emergency situation. These are skills that they will test you. So you just have to know all these bits and bits of information at hand. They're going to help you a long run. Thank you. And I'm going to tell you again another experience I got. Thank you. Bye now.